Hello, it's Josh at AMS Recovery Trucks here again. I've got this lovely Isuzu 7.5 ton, 190 horsepower on the N.75 chassis. This is with our brand new AMS tilt and slide. We haven't actually done one of these before in the last 3-4 years, so this is the latest generation. This is one we've just built to go to the Cayman Islands, so it is going over to the Caribbean and being exported. But of course we can build this again. We can do different size beds, etc. This has been specifically designed for using in the Caribbean on small islands, so it can be a little bit different than what we'd probably normally build, but if you wanted exactly the same, it wouldn't be an issue whatsoever. Of course, it's got fully loaded recovery beacons, markers, etc., grille repeaters and strobes. As you can see on here, everything's all lit up nicely. Really nice truck these are, and it also has little red dots that come on when you put the main headlights on. You've got a full wrecker kit on here, so it's got cones, it's got slide and bin, all the tools you would need, crowbar, etc. in the toolboxes. You've got tow bar with ball and pin on the rear of this. If you do not need a tow bar, it does save almost 150 kilograms off the payload. So although this one has got it, you can increase the payload by about 150 kilograms by not having it, but obviously that's down to use case, etc. In here you've got all the controls if you don't want to use the remote. The hydraulics. Next to that you've got a spill kit system. In there you've got the basics you need obviously to clear up any oil spills or add blue, etc. Diesel tanks on the passenger side. Our tank for all of the hydraulic oil, etc. is just there. Add blue is there also. This is a fully aluminium bed on this one, the design of this. Realistic payload is 2.7 ton. That is what we've weighed it at right now. This also has 8 lashing rings each side, so you've got lots of lashing points for moving multiple different variety of vehicles and equipment. Strobes all the way around, so you've got strobes on the rear there as well when you load and unload him. And of course strobes on the side. Inside the cabin, don't get me wrong, Isuzus are very basic, but we do try and spec them out as much as possible in our standard fashion. Inside of this one, we've actually had air conditioning fitted from the port, so this does have that feature. It also has a nice MP3 display. As far as Isuzus go, this is about as much spec as you can physically get on one. It also has the cruise control just there, engine heater just there also, heated wing mirrors. This is an automatic easy shift as well, so they are actually quite a nice thing to drive. And it does have the suspended driver's seat, and you do also have the parcel trays up there also. To operate the tilt and slide on the rear, we have fit a PTO to it, of course. All you need to do, just there, that buzzer, that's telling you very clearly what that buzzer's screaming at you is, do not drive when that's on, because you will blow it up. To change the revs, just use that little knob. You want about 1,000 revs when you're using this, to be honest, that's more than enough, and you've got your proper low dial remote here. All you do is press the green button and start using it. So that's obviously all the way down. They do actually have a very good angle on these, as you can see just there. And you've also got the rear legs on the bottom there as well for stabilising. Now they're not there as essentially to dig into the ground and use it as an anchor. They are there purely for stabilising when loading. On here you can see it's all 2-function hydraulics to lift it up. This all needs to be kept greased, of course, standard on one of these. And you've got nipple points all the way along as well. You've got all your hydraulic pipe and everything's all done nicely in here. Everything's all traced straight to the engine. You've got the hydraulic winch on this one also. It is a Warrior Industries winch, so very high quality winch. We don't use no cheap winch type thing on these. This has a £10,000 capacity, more than capable of doing any work, and I do believe they service in the USA as well. So really nice piece of kit. That's where we get them from. I'll show you from the back. From the rear, as you can see, very well lit up, and it does have a really nice angle on these. Considering they don't have air suspension from factory, they're actually really nice. The beauty of our style of tilt and slides is, as well, as you can see, the actual tow bar itself does not move whatsoever. So if you're actually running a trailer behind this, that tow bar, you don't have to constantly detach your trailer to use this bed. That's the biggest benefit on these. Instead, you could have a wide trailer, for example, and land this straight on the trailer and load over it, so you don't even have to detach. Very nice, very useful system. No one else does them like that, I believe, in the UK. We like to do them like that because it gives you obviously a different selling point compared to anything else, and no one else does them like that. As I say, this is more than capable of using a Brian James for it behind it, for example. A 2.38 wide trailer would be perfect behind this, because it would mean you could load that bed straight down onto the trailer and you wouldn't have an issue whatsoever. The loader and emergency release are just there, all plugged in. As I say, realistic payload, 2.7 tonne on this. You can increase that, of course, by taking off the tow bar, etc. But that's a guide to work off as it sits right now. Very usable vehicle. These are really nice trucks to own, and they're reliable. I mean, Isuzu, the biggest benefit is they're bulletproof. They come with a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty standard from Isuzu, with breakdown in the country as well. If you have any other questions whatsoever, we have these in single and double cabs, all automatic. We can build this essentially on any of them. The double cab is a really nice one. We've got one in build actually now, because it's got the same length bed essentially on the back of a double cab. There's nothing like that on the market. Really, really nice truck. If you have any questions at all, give me a call. My mobile is 07749 724 985. Either call me or WhatsApp me on that number, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. We do have more of these in build. Thank you very much.